Hey folks, welcome to the channel. Today we're just going to go through YNAB and take a look at some of the expenses from the past week. Unfortunately, I keep going in and reconciling stuff, so there's not a whole lot for us to look at, but I think I'll just get better at this because it's such a new thing. I just keep going in and looking at things, so hopefully things will I'll develop a pattern and a habit of not going in and reconciling everything before the video. So let me get to the page and make sure that everything looks good. Yes, everything looks good. So today was the Sunflower Festival. I did post some pictures for those of you who might be interested in taking a look, and they're just in the comments. Or posts, I think is what it's called. So it's just a beautiful, and honestly the pictures don't do it justice. It's just a beautiful piece of land out there. So I just thought I would show some of the extra things that YNAB has, and this one's in income versus expenses. Obviously the first month is not going to be it's not going to tell me a whole lot because it wasn't even a full month. It was just a couple of weeks. But this will be kind of fun to look at when I start adding additional months to see what the difference is and the averages and all that stuff, which again, for looking at retirement, this is going to be perfect. I don't even actually have to write everything down. It's just right here. I can refer to it without having to transfer stuff to spreadsheets or put them in a book. It'll just be right here and ready for me. So I liked that a lot. I do have at least one thing in here that from the Sunflower Festival that hasn't been, I guess, accepted or added. I went ahead and got the t-shirts. We get t-shirts every single year, and I went ahead and picked those up because Rachel had spent a lot. She spent so much money. She was just buying stuff left and right. So I did pick up a few things myself, mostly for the grandkids, and of course for my son. But it's I'll just have to figure out how to pay for it. Well, actually, I don't really need to because I used the $50 cash that I had, and I just I used my card for the food, and the food was only $20. So because we went to where my son and daughter currently both work, and I got a 50% discount. So we were planning on going somewhere else, but we decided at the last minute to just to go there because we both had spent more than we were planning on. So I'm just going to put this, I think, in. So I have to first of all categorize it, and I think I'm just going to put it in personal because it is a t-shirt for myself and a t-shirt for my daughter. So I'm just going to call that personal, and I'm just going to say Sunflower Festival shirts and go ahead and enter that. The other thing down here, this was our food, and she dropped the tip. I was supposed to do that, but she dropped it, and so that's fine. I did have to go to Food Lion and pick up some household stuff. I needed Ziploc bags because school started and we ran out of all of them. I think I needed Drano because the kids' sink where they brush their teeth, it always gets clogged because the globs of toothpaste, I think, is what happens, just get in the drain, and I think they just harden and block the drain every now and then. So I had to get that, and what else did I get? Sponges. I think I needed, I don't know, some index cards and pens, just a sundry of household stuff. So I just went ahead and picked all of those up at one time. I did have a Chewy order come in, and that has posted. that was planned for. I knew it was coming, and then I also had some supplementals that came in. So these are all the most recent ones that posted that I, for some reason, didn't wait to add. So yes, but again, I will try and develop a habit on that one. So we're going to now go in and to plan, because I have some overspent that I need to figure out what to do with. And as usual, I forgot to make it larger for you guys, so I'll have to do that. So let's go take a peek at the ones that are overspent. I didn't put anything in personal because I really wasn't planning on doing that, but what I think I'm going to do, I feel pretty confident that I'm not going to have that $71 bank fee from my credit card company because I'm now at a zero balance. So I'm going to take the 71 that was allotted and take part of that and put it in this personal. So I am going to say from, let's find it. I think it's, let's see if I can find it. What was that now? I can't miss. Sorry guys, I'm a little distracted these days. It was the bank fee. That's what I'm looking for. Bank fee, bank fee, bank fee. Huh. I'm sure that I have, what is it called? Now I'm going to have to go look for it because I can't remember what it's called. The goods and supplies. Let me see what I have here. Set aside, home maintenance and repairs. I'm going to need that. All of these I'm going to need. The pet, I am going to need additional pet foods. I need to go by and pick up some kitty litter, and that's going to be roughly $20. So I need to keep that there. Season tickets I need to keep. Netflix. This I think was in case I wanted to pay for the tickets, but I don't need that. Let's see. Gifting, no. Wow, I don't even know where it is. Let me go into all. And this is new. This is what, my third or fourth week, so all of this is kind of new. Let's go down and look at, I just don't remember what it's called. Maybe it's just part of the credit card but I was sure I had it set aside. Oh, now I can't even remember, guys. Let's go in here. Okay. Well, I was going to use the $71 I thought I had earmarked, but it must be earmarked in my Budget by Paycheck workbook, but not in here. Okay, so let's figure out where we're going to pull these overspends from. Okay, so let's start up at the top. In the end, if I need to, I'll come to this set aside, but I really need that 404 just in case the HELOC pulls this month, even though I'm getting that conflicting reports on whether it's going to pull for the first time this month or next month. So I'm going to hold off on that. Maintenance and repairs I will need. These I will need, but I think I did put $60 on this, but I'm going to leave that for just a second. I'm going to leave that for a second. I do need to leave this because I will be getting some kitty litter. 84 in food. I'd like to leave that if I can. This is going to be tough, guys. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so tough. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have overspent. Car insurance has already been spent. Let's see. Season tickets I need. I can't pull that. Amazon ad-free, I can go ahead. This is not due until the 26th. I just put in half. I'm going to put 0 there. Netflix is the same way. I just put half because I want to try and go that direction. Oh, here we go. The movies, books, I can remove that because I did not do that. Let's see what else we've got here. Gosh, there's not much else I can pull from. Okay, BJ's is, yeah, I can go ahead and pull that because that's not due until February. So I just need to get in better shape. August, that's a full year away. Let's pull from that as well. And you need a budget. I need this. That's going to be pulling out real soon, guys. Real soon. I need the Roth. That has to stay there. And then the HELOC. This is actually, it's in progress. So let's see. I've got $47. That does not fully fund all of this. So let's go ahead and fund this. I just have to remember how to do 37.96. So plus 37.96. So that leaves about $9. 9.13. So now I'm $51. I don't even know where to pull this from. I just don't even know. It's just I guess I'm going to have to pull it from food and just say I'm not going to go grocery shopping because I've got tons of food in the house. There's a lot of leftovers. So I guess I'm going to have to do that, guys. Ugh. So I need 51.87 from here. Actually, I'll be able to put some in the next paycheck. I'll be able to add a little bit of food. So I just need to be able to get through the end of this paycheck period. Okay. Okay. And this is just saying that I need more money to meet my monthly target, which is fine because it's supposed to be a $300 monthly target. And we're not even through like the first 2 weeks, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's go ahead and plus 51.87. Boy, I'm doing some fancy footwork this month. It's just some fancy footwork. So at this point, I'm no longer underfunded. I don't have anything underfunded. Well, technically, I don't have anything underfunded. All of these things are things that will be coming out soon that I need money for, but it'll be okay. My next paycheck will be able to cover all of this stuff, no problem. And mainly because I don't really have any expenses in my second paycheck. So, all right. So I think that covers everything. I think there's one. Is there one that hasn't posted yet? There might be an expense that has not posted yet. But we were running around a lot today, so it could be that just I'm imagining it. And she was paying for stuff, and I was paying for stuff, and it was just all over the place. All right, so I think that pretty much covers it. These are the bills that are in the 1st through the 15th, and everything's covered. I don't have to worry about any of these. They're either already covered or they've already been paid. So I feel pretty good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's already been paid. This is good. And that's good. Okay, so I feel like that's in good shape. Some of these I either fully covered or half covered. I forgot about, oh no, the water I need to have covered because it's coming out on the 15th, so that needs to be fully covered. That's just, I had half covered. And I think I just want to keep it there. I suppose I could have pulled it from there instead of food, but because I know I'm going to get paid again on the 16th and I can get food there, I think we'll be good. And if I absolutely had to go get some food, I can pull from this half of the bill because I'm trying to. I mentioned I think in my last video, and it might have been the budget by paycheck workbook video, that I want to try and work it out so that each of my paychecks pays for half of the bills for all of the month. And I think that's going to make my budgeting a little bit better. The other thing that is eventually in the picture is getting 1 month ahead, meaning that when I assign money, it's either for the following month or it could even be for um, the month after that, because if I'm paying half of it, then the second half of, just to say, for example, I received my paycheck and um, I received it in the middle of the month and I've already paid for all of next month, then it would be going to the following month. So, I think that that's going to help me, and it's also going to make all of these crazy things that happen that need to be addressed right away and make it a little bit easier to handle those. And I do think that I am going to go ahead and sit tight with that $300 a month 0% interest, and I'm not going to make extra payments on that. I'm not going to pay it off early if I've got 0% interest. And hopefully that will allow me to add a little bit into the sinking funds, which I have not been able to do. So if we look at my short-term savings, I only have $118. And here, if we look at this should always equal this, and it does. So this is a breakdown of how I have the money in that savings account assigned. And you can think of it, I know that folks talk about using Ally or one of those other high yield savings accounts where they have the buckets. So you can sort of think of this as your buckets. I just really need to shore this up because I keep running into problems because I don't have enough saved for problems. Although it did help the last time I had problems when I had I think it was roughly $8,000 bill. And I was able to pull out, I think it was around $3,000 within the first few weeks by emptying all of my accounts. Honestly, that's what I ended up doing. Got things down to almost zero. So, I was kind of saving, but I ended up just taking all that money so that I could avoid some of those higher interest fees, which I just do not like paying. And you guys know what I'm talking about. I just dislike paying interest fees because the banks are they not making enough money that they, yeah, whatever. I mean, I made the choice to go into debt. Like, no one to blame but myself. However, I don't know. Capitalism. It is what it is. So I think we're good as far as the unit of budget goes and making sure that everything is fully funded. Nothing's really, this is overfunded, but it's going to be drafted. And that's just to get my HELOC down to a reasonable amount. So that should be pretty much it. I have not added any of the extra. There's one more credit card. It's that zero interest credit card that I need to add, but I've not added it yet because I keep trying to log in and it's saying that there's an error. I tried to email them and they said, no, you've got to call us, but you need to call us Monday through Friday. So Monday I'll give them a call and say, why can't I log in to see what's happening with this account? And then once I do that, I'll be able to hopefully add this in here. And this HELOC is not linked because there was they did not, I guess they're not participating with the You Need a Budget app, so I just have to enter everything manually. So the next video, I'm going to have to go look it up. Sorry, guys. Pretty sure it's going to be the budget by paycheck. Yeah, today is the 7th. Yeah, the next check-in will be a budget by paycheck check-in on the 13th, and I will just go through the expenses in the week. Hopefully there won't be very many, if any at all. I think I have a couple of bills. Let me just see. Yeah, the electric bill's coming in, the phone bill, so I'll have a couple bills, but that's going to be about it. All right, excellent. So I will talk to you then.